system, everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all.
Hello there, and welcome back. This video is about a game called Torn VR. As many of you know, I do a lot of virtual reality gaming over on my gamer channel, which I'll put a link below. But the reason why I'm talking about this on the CopWatch channel, because the ending of this game relates to cop watching. So I'll be showing you guys the ending, and I'll be doing commentaries throughout the ending here. So let's get started.
Deliver the message, all systems go. And Miss Patterson, thank you again for all you've done.
Okay, on this part here, we've been collecting various memories. We've been trying to piecemeal memories back together for this character that we're supposedly helping.
Welcome back. My goodness, Patterson, you look worse than before.
Miss Patterson is the character that we play as in this game, and that little arc motion that you see right there on the ground, that's the teleport motion of the VR movement. This game came out in 2018 when VR games were just getting started in the consumer space.
Can't do this much longer. I don't know what's in that lab, but it's doing a number on me.
Then let's move quickly. The sooner I can get out of the parallel, the sooner I can find out what happened to Rena.
And Rena is the character. Something happened to this Rena character, and as this ending sequence progresses, we find out who she is, and we find out what happened to her.
I'm ready when you are. That's better.
Hey, listen. I've been thinking about that. What if it turns out that she's not okay?
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, look what happened to you. Half your mind split off into a million bits.
And here I was pointing out the various cable connections on this stem-looking thing, and as the game progresses, various cables came out of this main trunk.
Trapped in this parallel place. That's pretty bad. All I'm saying is, don't get your hopes up, you know? Anything could have happened.
What do you think happened to Rena? Do you have a sense, a feeling of what might have happened to her?
No, not exactly.
I'm ready for my next dose. Not exactly, you say. But perhaps you feel something. Do you think she's all right? Do you think she's still with us? Do you think she's got something she wants to tell us? Cat got your tongue, Patterson.
Hey, man, I didn't sign up for any weird whatever this is. Just give me my reward and I'll get out of your hair for good.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. Could you dose me one last time?
And those various doses, as the character calls them, was the various memories that we've been collecting throughout the game, and we've been giving these memories to this character, like 3 or 4 at a time. So we've seen various memory sequences throughout the game.
I suppose I'm a bit frightened myself, frankly. It all comes down to this moment. I can only hope we've done our job properly. Go back and prep the machine. Once it's ready, I'll be able to cross back over, and then we can conclude our business.
Well done. We did it.
Talbot? Is that you? You sound different.
Role-playing is part of my job, Miss Patterson.
And here is where we find out who this Mr. Talbot character really is. And this blue box that you see is my VR boundary of my VR play space.
In case you were wondering, we're in the lab. You're down there, and I'm up here.
I'm stuck, Talbot. I'm stuck in this chair.
That's because you're wearing restraints. Nothing to be alarmed about. It's for your own protection.
What?
Try to hold still. We haven't removed the probes from your skull yet.
Here's where the connection to cop watching comes into play. The character that we play as was apparently involved in the disappearance of this Reina character, and something happened to this character that we play as. So let's find out what happened.
I'm asleep.
Oh, no. You've been asleep for a while, but you're awake now.
What's happening?
This will come as a bit of a shock, I'm afraid, but I must tell you, you've been in a coma for the past 3 weeks.
So apparently the main character that we play as has been in this coma for 3 weeks.
What?
Yes, medically induced, of course. All perfectly safe. You were badly injured during the police chase.
Huh?
Police chase.
What police chase?
We had to induce you in order to reduce the swelling in your brain. We've been working on you for a while. It was
Working on you, meaning these police, or this police force, put these probes into her skull, literally probing her mind for these memories to piece together what happened.
the only way to find out what really happened.
Nothing happened.
Oh, something definitely happened. That's why we're here today. Do you remember our discussions about the mind and how it works? How we hide secrets from ourselves, bury them in our subconscious? Sometimes we bury things.
You see, up there, that's where Mr. Talbot is, and the character that you play as is strapped to this bed.
So deep that we truly forget them. But they're there. And with a little skillful fishing, we can get them out.
What are you talking about?
I said once that most people organize their memories into palaces in the mind. But you built a mind fortress. Very hard to penetrate.
I don't know.
You remember the mansion. But did you know that wasn't my home? That was yours.
What are you talking about? I'm not an old man from 1,000,000 years ago. None of those memories were mine.
Well, it's true that you're you. 23-year-old, female, correct?
So, how could any of those memories be mine?
We theorized that if we showed the memory recall as yours, if we revealed your buried memories as they truly are, it would cause your mind fortress to batten down the hatches, and that would endanger our case. You block those memories, after all. For good reason.
Huh? Case? What case?
For a breach of your mind to be successful, we decided it was...
See, they were using mind probes to try to gain access to the various memories that our character had, but they did this against her will. They forced consent, i.e., they used government force on the cranium of this character.
Safer to speak of false memories and pretend they were mine. We added in some details from my grandfather's life, dropped them into your unconscious early on. Power of suggestion and all that. You did the rest. I must say, you have a vivid imagination. It's incredible how the mind stitches disparate thoughts and notions together.
You've been lying to me.
Well, not exactly. I mean, my name is Talbot, that part is true. But I'm not a college professor. I'm a detective.
You're a what?
And you
Detective Talbot
are a suspect. Well, or should I say you were a suspect. There's no question of your guilt now.
Let me out of this chair!
All of our interactions, except for this one, of course, took place in your mind. You were the host. I was simply the guest.
I should have left you down there to die.
Careful. Mind the probes.
What about Rena? What about all that crap about finding
we
her in
find
the
out who Rena
parallel?
is.
Rena's not in the parallel, Patterson.
Then where is she?
I think you know the answer to that.
Me? Why would I know?
You had a lot to hide. Your subconscious was very resistant to us. We decided that we had to quarantine part of your memories away from you so that you wouldn't fall out of the illusion.
See right here, you can see the bedding that our character is strapped to, and you see the cameras that are watching watching the character that we play as.
Our quarantine seems to have worked. You've even managed to disconnect from the sound of Rena's name. Remember her?
What is this?
We were never going to get to the truth without your help. We needed to methodically catalog your mind to record your neural pathways so that you and I would have full access to what really happened. Remember the keys I asked you to find? The puzzles I asked you to solve?
The Eiffel Tower, the stupid chess pieces. Yeah, I remember.
A mind that's trying to...
Yeah, as the game progressed, we had to find these six keys, these six things, and we had to find a Eiffel Tower image and all the various other images that he just stated.
solve a puzzle is a mind that is opening up, that is searching for something, and that is necessary to our work. Those objects all meant something to you once.
You're wrong. They didn't mean anything to me.
Well, they used to, until you blocked the associated memories. They were designed to trigger something in your mind, to open up a pathway to a memory that you've...
The reason why the visual is like swaying back and forth because I'm sitting here standing while this is playing. I'm IRL. I'm standing as this whole thing is playing out. If I would have sat down IRL, then the whole image would have been just blacked out, and you would not have been able to see anything. So my finger standing and my legs are starting to sway back and forth. So.
Chosen to forget memories of your life with Rena.
This is insane. I don't know anybody named Rena.
Don't you?
No!
The closer we got to the truth, the harder it was for you. You remember those visits to the lab? How ill you felt?
Shut up!
Your mind was opening up. Memories were flooding back faster than ever before.
See, this police officer is sitting there basically telling her that, hey, we put these probes into your head, but we had to move the probes around to get to the memories properly.
Put a strain on your mind. It was difficult to assimilate so much information at once.
Stop talking. Stop talking.
Yeah, it's difficult to face the truth, Patterson.
I don't want to talk anymore.
You do know Rena.
No.
You know her very well.
Shh.
Shh. She wasn't my wife, was she, Patterson?
No.
And here's where we find out what actually happened.
It's all right. The quarantine in your mind has been lifted. You know the truth. It's time to admit it. To me, and to yourself.
It hurts.
I made up stories about Rena and about our life together. These were lies, but of course, she wasn't a lie.
I can't explain.
She was real. A woman with a full life ahead of her.
I don't want to.
Whose wife was she?
Mine. She was my wife.
That's right, Patterson. Very good. And what happened between the two of you?
Don't make me say it.
That's the beauty of this process. You don't have to talk about it. You don't have to confess. We already know. We saw everything. All the...
This makes this a very, very scary Orwellian ideal that while you're sedated, these police will use state force to put medical probes into your head to pick your brain, literally pick your brain to pull memories out so they can piece together their puzzle.
Memories you've hidden in your mind. We recorded them all.
Please let me out of this chair.
I think you know I can't do that. You committed a crime, after all. A very serious one.
No, no, no.
What happened to Rena, Patterson? Shh, just say it. It will go easier if you do.
I can't.
You can. Why, Patterson? Why is she dead?
Because of me.
Exactly.
But I can explain.
So basically, our character is now starting to realize that not only is this Rena character our character's wife, but our character did something to cause this Rena's death.
You already have, in full.
But it was an accident. It wasn't supposed to go that way.
But it did go that way. You'd been drinking. Your motorcycle crashed. She died.
So basically, this all of this for a drunk driving death. This is extremely Orwellian.
It's a short story, isn't it? The kind of thing that happens every day.
I screwed up. I know.
But you tried to hide the body. Run away from what you'd done. If you had just told the truth, you could have spared her parents so much anguish. And you'd probably receive some mercy from the courts.
Please. Please, you don't understand.
But you didn't tell the truth. You tried to hide. We found you.
So our character not only caused Rena's death by way of drunk driving, but also tried to hide the body from the authorities.
You showed us the truth. And now you have to live with the consequences. If there's a crime, there has to be a punishment, too. The rich get justice in this world, Miss Patterson. And Rena's family was very, very rich. You'll be in the hospital at first. You'll need time to recover from the procedures. They were quite invasive. Once you're back to full health, we can proceed to the sentencing phase. Subconscious memories are admissible in the court of law now, you know. They're considered evidence. Rock solid, in fact.
I don't understand.
That's also scary how subconscious memories in this universe are considered rock solid evidence by way of forceful collection.
Oh, I think you do. You're a very smart girl. You'll have plenty of time to reflect on this. And Patterson, truly, thank you. I couldn't have done this work without you.
And this is the end of the game. It shows our character being brought down and fade to black. So with that, thank you guys for watching. Please let me know how you think about this in the comments below. I would love to hear your thoughts. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.